Let's go. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing today? Today we are going to be continuing our Ace Attorney trilogy. We're getting back into another day. Yesterday we found out that Adrian Andrews is indeed probably not the killer, but she did indeed waste a lot of time just wasting all our time. She wasted so much time yesterday. It's ridiculous just how much time Adrian Andrews wasted. What's up, Tiger? How are you doing? You're here early. No school today, or are you on break? Oops, I was muted. How's my day going? It's going good. So, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing Adrian Andrews. We're going to be continuing on the pressuring of Adrian Andrews and possibly find out who the true killer is. Possibly. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it was the main dude and he's just playing dumb. Maybe, bro. Who the flip knows? Thank you, Tiger. We're waiting here for a couple of minutes to let anybody who wants to pile in come on in the stram before we start it up. What's up, Darrenator? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I do hope you guys are having a good day. My day has been very productive. That's a complete lie. I went and I got green, and that's about it. Coffee do be good. You guys changed your profile picture. Nice. Congratulations. You just got home 20 minutes ago. What about 22nd minutes? Okay. So, the information we have is that What's-His-Face is probably not safe. What's-His-Face? I don't know. Who's our main character's name again? Not Edgeworth. I'm talking about not Phoenix right now. The main defendant. On Guard. On Guard is his name. On Guard. Classic On Guard. Okay, let's take a breather and then start up for the day. Alright, let's go. Investigation. Oh, hey, what's up, Miko? March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. How are you doing today, Miko? Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! There, Pearls. Hey, you can't take it anymore. Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out. Huh? The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. A few more left? Nice. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. And it won't be because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. No, she's probably fine, honestly. Yeah, that's right. So, hey, you guys. Glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective? Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book by now. Hey, it's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. I came to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. Bum, 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 bum. That was a misspelling, by the way. You're going to say it. Have a great... What misspelling? Huh? Scorpion, if you typed another message, we don't see it. Maybe I should do... Maybe I should put up the chat like Kat and Francis have, just so that people know if their chat goes through. Because if you said something else, bro, it did not go through. Yeah, so if you said something else that didn't go through, you gotta check the live thing to see if we saw your message at all. I'm guessing that he said something and he's turning it on now. Bot is on, yeah. Bum bum bum. What's up, Owlero? Left side. An accident, you're bad? No, no worries. Left side. Green screen is glitching out where? One sec. Okie dokie, it should be fixed. Thank you. Thank you, Owlero, for letting me know. Thank you, thank you. Whew. Fixed. Thanks, Owlero, for letting me know. Awesome. I actually left my camera big from the ARC because my camera could be this size, right? But I just decided I just leave it big. This is what we used to have. It used to be this big all the time. I changed it, because, and then I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But for this game, it really doesn't matter. Scorpion, retracting your messages after I've already read them is kind of pointless. What's up, David Stone? You might not make it to the stream. I hope that is okay. And if you're interested, you can always rewatch the replay. Okay. How are you doing, Owlero, by the way? Thank you for letting me know. So, what are you gonna do from now on? That was weird. Hope I have a great day. Well, Scorpion, from my perspective here, I have no idea what your problem is. You clearly have a problem with something, and it makes me feel bad because I don't know what's wrong. You know, you're retracting your messages. You're saying, "Oh, I hope you have a great day" because you didn't see something or something like that. Makes me feel bad because I try to read as many messages as possible. Hey, Kate. Cat is gonna hate that, bro. Fired. Tiger is so fired. He said, "Hey, Kate." Oh my word. Oh my word. Cat, would you ever go by Kate? Sup, Kate? Good to see you. Oh, Owlero. Poor Cat never has a chance. Could you not? I love that emoji so much. No, bro. That "could you not" emoji is the best. Could you not? Like, please. Everybody's fired, Tiger. You just have to get used to it. You just have to get used to it. I've been fired like 30 times, at least. At least 30 times. Hi, Kat. I hope your day is going well and that you have a good day at work today. And that I can provide you all the entertainment. Alright. What's up, Sig? How are you doing? What do you mean, pal? I got fresh green today, guys. It's nice. Not on resin. I know. Crazy. I was actually going to start up the stream slightly sooner, but right before. Hey, thanks for that. I'll definitely get another breather. Literally right before I was about to start up stream, I was all like, dang it, I forgot to go get green. So I went and did that really quick. Bum ba ba ba. My hair is glitching out. That's not really something I can fix without messing with all my other issues. To fix all that kind of stuff, Tiger, I would have to reorganize my entire background thing right now, and I can't do that. We'll call you Kat. Yeah, from now on. Not that we've always called her Kat. No. From now on, from this point on, we will stop calling Kate Kat. I mean Kate. We'll start calling her Kat from this point on. Starting from now. There's also a little audio. My whole camera's delayed, bruh. I don't even know why. My whole camera's delayed, and I have no idea. It's so delayed, bro. And I don't even know why that is. It's really delayed. Yeah, it's still delayed. It's still super delayed. Bum bum ba 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 ba. If I wanted it to get less delayed, I'd probably have to do this. Bum ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. That's less delayed, but I lose frames. I lose frames and things. Bum 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 ba da da da. Okay, well that's gonna be less delayed, but it's still not gonna be perfect. Ba 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 ba. My cam is exploding. It's not 60 frames now either. It's not. Well, I mean, it's less delayed. That's for sure. The lip syncs looks better. Well, it's definitely, yeah. I don't know. It wasn't always like this. Guess I'll just have to leave it. Ba 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 ba. Hey, Mike Riston, BumbbleKitten, Tiger. Thanks for all of those likes and retweets. Who needs 60 FPS anyways? Well, I'm running it in 4K 60 FPS. Do I need to be running it in 4K at 60 FPS? Yes! Yes. I think it's because I'm streaming in 60 frames per second, 1080p. All right, here we go. Yes, we all. That's something that we have. That everybody is saddened by, for sure. Sig. Speaking of, sorry, I have so many issues on my stream. Most unprofessional streamer on the internet. Thank you. Where do I get my reward, bro? I really hope it's a shiny badge that I get a show. Get a shiny badge that says I'm the worst streamer and start showing it to everybody. Where is my worst streamer ever award? I would like to spam it, bro. I would like to spam my worst streamer ever reward. at Gumshoe, especially. Double Gumshoe. Speaking of, well, you've been fired now, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? What a savage! He was fired. I forgot about that. What absolute savagery. Thanks, David. Oh, that? What am I supposed to do now, pal? A diamond badge for Cat. Cat gets her own special badge. Yeah. What a savage burrito. I know, right? Pff, the savagery of that burrito. He might even have guacamole on that burrito. I don't have anything coming in at all today into my next payday. Rainbow badge. Exactly. Exactly. Cat gets her own rainbow badge. Rainbow kitty badge. What do you get? You get the diamond badge. Why wouldn't you? Duh. What? What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Yes! Gumshoe's gonna work with us. Now he's gonna be paid in top ramen. Say what? You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Unguarded's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm here to help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. I'm ready to make a real simple meal, pal. I'll take care of it all. So he's gonna make us top ramen, bro. He will be paid in badges. He will be paid in his... he will be allowed to look at my badge once a day. That will be his payment. A single badge a day. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay. By the way, okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Peanut butter and jelly? Instant noodles. Yeah, instant noodles. So, top ramen. Why does he have a straw? I'm gonna assume that's a pencil, but looks more like a straw. Either it is a straw, or it's a pencil that looks like a straw. What's up, Tara? How are you doing? Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? He's Cuphead. Wow, I didn't see it before, but now I see it, Cat. He is Cuphead. Man, he looks just like him. Just like him. Show him the badge! Look, it's my attorney's badge. Oh! It's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again. I'm really touched. Aw, he actually liked our badge, because he works for us now! he wants his freaking cup of noodles, bruh. He just wants his daily cup of noodles. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Likes to cut himself shaving? Yeah, with Jake Marshall's knife even, because same spot. Has too much power. Ha 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 ha! I have made him like my badge. Ha ha ha! Ooh. I never thought he'd say something like, I didn't care if Miss Andrew killed herself. Yeah, that was really, truly a savage moment. Like, bro, that was pretty dang savage. He said that's horrible. But because of him doing that, we got to the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. She only lied like 10 times. You know? 10 times. 10 full stories of lies. Before we actually got to hear one more story that we still don't know if it's the truth. It's just most likely to be the truth out of all the other lies she said. She was allowed to say more lies than probably any other person that has ever been on the witness stand, guys. Let's think about that. Adrian Andrews was allowed to lie more times than like anybody else has ever lied on the witness stand. She lied about her story like 5 separate times, and that's full story, which includes like 7 lies per story, right? She had contradictions in her own. She says one thing in one sentence, and the very next sentence contradicts that. That same sentence she was just saying. Like there's and that happened like 3 times. Like she contradicted, and we couldn't bring any of it up, which was very aggravating. Because I mean, like she would say one thing and then say the exact opposite thing in the very next sentence in the same testimony. Like you would think somebody'd be like, "Objection! You just said the opposite thing, not even in your last sentence." Hey, Ballin, thanks for that like on the Twitters. How are you doing, Ballin? I'm assuming you're lurks. I'll give it to you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think that there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean that thing, pal? Why would she want to? No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Unguard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie, per se. Just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or, that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Mistress Von Karma, way better. Way better. Franziska Von Karma. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by pistol, pal. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and she's hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Well, knowing these people, they saw this right here, and they thought this was fatal. Hi, Ballin. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. How are you doing? So they thought that this was fatal. So why wouldn't they think another bullet shot wound to the shoulder would be fatal? I mean, it's clearly not fatal, but they all thought it was. Bro, they were all... Every person in the court just completely agreed that that was a fatal stabbing. Until after we brought up the other one. Now that was just gruesome. Gruesome? What are you talking about? That's not even gruesome. What are you talking about? That's not even gruesome. The blade is in his shoulder by like an inch. There's no even blood. This man was strangled to death. He was strangled by this thing right here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. Paddleboards today, bro. Paddleboards are epic. Did you get the one with the swan? Is there one with a swan? You and Baha on a swan paddleboard? Epic. Which one? What? What are you gonna visit her? Are you gonna visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to trial today. So maybe it'd be good for you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Dude! Bro! Franziska, honestly, one of the better characters. You would think we would hate her because she's very whippy and all this stuff. But Mistress Von Karma, you know, it would have been nice to have her in on the prosecutor side last time, because all those lies Adrian Andrew was going to Stop lying! Stop lying! You know? Just whoosh. Tara, maybe. Maybe. Bum, 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 bum. Yours has sharks on it? Bro, epic sharks. Dude, is there really shark paddleboards? You're talking about this kind of paddleboarding? Kink likes the character with the whip. Who would have guessed? Mistress Von Karma? We like her. We like her. She's really not as bad as her father, bro. She's really not as bad. Francis. Yes! Callback! Callback to yesterday, bro. Yesterday callback. Bro, I love it. Dude. How are you doing, Francis? Ah, that's so funny. Not that kind of. That's a boogie board, man. You stand on it and use an. Or I was thinking it was a paddle boat where you have like these pedals on your feet and you have to like spin them around and then you have somebody sitting right next to you and you're like, and it like pushes you forward. And like they're usually a giant swan head in the center of them. That's different. That's not a paddleboard? Bruh. Welcome, DJ. What is that then? I don't know. I'm clearly not very watered knowledge. That's a paddle boat? Oh, that's a paddle boat, not a paddle board. Oh my word. I am so confused. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. Pearl! You are a child. You will be knocked unconscious. She will knock you unconscious with her whip. Pearl, you stay away from her. She has knocked us unconscious several times with her whip, bro, and she has no qualms about knocking a child unconscious. A little too happy about that. Now I'm definitely not going. Good God. Let's see. The name of the hospital is... Oh, yeah, the Hottie Clinic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. That place is real good. Not any problems with the Hottie Clinic. Dude, are we gonna meet the same dude? Are we gonna meet the crazy guy? Send so I can learn stuff. Learn. You send me a picture? Do. Oh! I see. Nifty. Okay, so it's like a surfboard. Okay. Interesting. It's like a surfboard that you stand on. I see. Nifty. I hope it sounds like you had a good time, right? That sends a chill down my spine. I'm sure Cat beat me. I'm sure Cat could beat me on that. Oh! Sound like an ambulance. Wow. No, now I sound like an angry cat. Oh, with length? Oh, yeah, I don't know. What's the longest? Oh, Cat has done. Cat definitely you've been training with your lungs, maybe. Maybe, bro. That was like a solid 9 seconds there. Solid 9 seconds. Okay, we presented him with our badge. Is there anything else we want to present him with? I mean, I guess we can present him with information again if we need his information. Just keep it in mind. We got to keep it in mind that I didn't present this man with evidence, because we may need to come back and present him with evidence to get more like talking points or whatever. I really don't want to go through all the evidence. She was Miss Andrews' mentor. Because of the suicide the mentor depended on, Adrian Andrews tried to follow her and attempted suicide. Now the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? Well, she's got information. My impression of her has totally changed, pal. So where is she right now? I'm sure she's being questioned down at the precinct. The badge looks like a cookie. It is a cookie, and it's a badge. It's a gold-plated chocolate cookie. Delicious, and we show it to everybody. Not very many people like it, though. At the very least, messing with the body and obstructing investigation, she'll probably be staying over at the detention center. The detention center, huh? Alright, this guy. I can't believe it. Maya getting kidnapped all because of this guy. I mean, what kind of person is a real murderer anyway? Maybe they're a big fan of Mr. On Guard? But the kidnapper's voice, he sounded like an old man to me. Like his father! Did you mention the badge? We actually did use the badge already. It was hilarious. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know Juan Carita and Matt On Guard are. Oh, wait, he says it right. He says it Juan Carita, though he was always desperately trying better than Matt On Guard-y. Because that's how he pronounces their names, because he only read them. So you're just here for the voice acting? Nice. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. I haven't seen what it's like to play through this without the voice acting, but I feel like without the voice acting, it's probably missing a real key part to bring to like it be invested in the story as deeply. Could you please take a look at this? I can't think of anything to say about this, pal. Why don't I make us some instant noodles instead? That's okay. Really. What did I try to show her? Oh, old bag. Okay, does this guy have anything to do with anything? Okay, let's check himself. People are jealous of my roguishly cool detective look, pal. It's because of this look that I passed the detective's test, you know? He literally only passed the thing because he looked like a detective? Why does that not surprise me? No! Why does that not surprise me in the slightest, bro? You've been starving for non-existent noodles? Bro, right? And the one who voice acts in Dual Destinies? Oh, it is? I'm glad, Tara. I'm glad. Why does that not surprise me that he literally only needed to look the part to get it? I bet that's how everybody got their jobs in this game, especially the judge. The judge was a child in a Judge Halloween costume, and they're all like, "You're a judge, aren't you? Okay, here you go." Sounds about right. Most detectives got out of clearly that makes a detective. But, you know, people can't coast through their life on looks alone, pal. Yeah, that's why you got fired. Yeah, you can't count on your looks alone. Wow, I learned something new today. Alright, do we want to present any other evidence before we leave? Oh! This is actually something. So, this Nickel Samurai was really Miss Andrews, huh? Yeah, this is either when she went to Mr. On Guard's room to get the knife, or when she was done with the foul deed. But I guess we'll never know. Who would have thought that this knife Mr. On Guard used to eat his dinner steak with? Go on.
that would be stabbed in the victim's body by Miss Andrews of all people. I guess she hated the victim that much, huh, pal?
The question isn't why she hated the victim to that extent, but rather why she tried to pin the murder on Mr. Ungard. Oh, they changed voice actors? That would change things a lot for sure, Tara. I wonder if she really hates Mr. Ungard. Alright, nothing on this one. Nope, that means he's not gonna have anything on the second one. What about the button?
When I saw that button, I thought to myself, this is gonna prove Mr. Ungard guilty. Ungardy's guilt. But it looks like there was a lot more to it than I thought, huh, pal?
You're a pro. You should know better than to say something like that.
Well, I'm not a cop anymore. I'm just a regular helper around the office now, so...
I wonder if he misses working down at the precinct. It has not even been a day, bro. Phoenix, it has literally not been a day. And you're probably nicer than the people to him at the precinct, because everybody at the precinct was really mean to him. Let's be real. Well, okay. The chief wasn't mean to him, was he? I don't think the chief was directly mean to him at all. Okay, we're just checking to make sure he doesn't have anything to say about any of these other pieces of evidence. We already showed him our badge. Actually, let's try this. No, okay. I think we're actually... Well, let's try the camera. Two more things. Transceiver. Okay.
Have you heard anything from the kidnapper?
No, not yet.
I'm sure once he hears what happened in the trial today, he'll call, pal. But remember, you can't provoke him when you get to talk to him.
Former chief of police? No, not Chief Gant. The dude who's sitting on... so if you go into the precinct and then the dude sitting in the back behind the chair with the weird Chief Gant doll next to him, that chief with the glasses and balding, that's the one I'm talking about. I don't think that chief guy was necessarily mean to Gumshoe. Gant was really mean to Gumshoe. Gant was really mean to Gumshoe. The chief detective. Yeah, I think so. I only remember Chief being a part of his name. But yeah, I think you're right, yeah.
But remember, you can't provoke him when you get to talk to him.
Okay, and then one more thing that might... I mean, I might as well go through all of it at this point, since we already pretty much went through all of it. This... And finally, the guitar, we use the guitar case? Alright, we got everything. We won't have to come back to it unless we get new information. We're good to go. Let's actually go straight to see Mistress Von Karma. Is that other guy, the crazy guy, back? Never thought I'd come back to this place. Hey, yes, he is.
Yes, you're here. Visitation.
Hi. Wait a second. You're...
Yes, Daddy.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me yes.
Dr. Hottie. Edgeworth.
Yes, Dr. Hottie. You're the man from the writing eye. Yes, what is it? Oh, yeah.
Director, Franziska. How was Franziska Von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, yes, that's the thing. The surgery went well.
You have my gratitude. It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know that about this director and his secret.
Hey, look, painful. Absolutely terrible. Yes, but I understand. Yes, yes. Your opponent was a gun, after all.
Must be hard to maintain that haircut. After, like, a year, he's the real main character, bro. This guy and the music. Yeah, this guy is on something. This guy is... He should definitely be in a hospital maybe not a medical hospital. He's the real main character. He's crazy looking. Yeah, this guy is definitely not all there in the head.
And when I snuck up on her for a secret, like, scream like real loud. Ha! Yes!
I see.
Ha! She's real cute, too. When I do that, she whip me with whip. Ha ha!
Good morning. It's 3 a.m. for you, bro.
Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes! But I think I could use this.
Deranged Doofenshmirtz? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Accurate. I think his voice that I have given him is perfection. I think that man. I think I pinned his voice pretty good. I think I got his voice pretty good to see if you were to like meet that guy in real life, which you definitely wouldn't want to do, honestly. But if you were to meet somebody like that in real life, that's an approximation of how they might actually sound when they were talking. I mean, they would also probably be all like,
what's going on? Oh, do you hear that? You hear that, right? No, yes, no, yes, no, yes. What?
You know, like that. You would get all these other attitudes added into his, like he would be hearing things, like a buzz on his, like a buzz in his ear would probably drive him insane, you know, something like that, even if there was nothing there, you know? I mean, that'd just be the nature of his craziness, right? Voice acting, whoever they pick for that guy would be less accurate than my take. Well, my take is almost offensive, and I understand that. that my take on it is almost would be to somebody in that position, they would probably get offended by my take on that. But that is more accurate. So you're right. I don't think that if there was like a game that was designed for voice acting, that they would take that, they would make it much more docile, much more tame kind of approach, because they wouldn't want to step on anybody's toes. They'd be worried about offending people. Go back to your room.
Ha, you're so mean. Sammy, so mean. My frisky friska. Let's get to Okay. Yes. Time for my yes.
Now for Mistress Von Karma. While your previous device is dead, welcome Jimmy Robot. Welcome. Voice acting you like? Nice. I've been trying to work on my German accent for her.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix White?
I know I shouldn't have come here.
The shooting.
I was shot in front of the courthouse, in my right shoulder. But this no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time.
Really now? Really? You have been shot not once, not twice, but all the time? What? Wait a second. What? she's just getting every case she finishes, she gets shot. It doesn't even matter if she won them or lost, she still gets shot. I mean, okay, she only lost one, and that's the last one, and she got shot for losing, apparently, right? So what happened? She was also getting shot at for winning? Bro, I mean, that would make more sense, honestly. Alright.
I even had full intentions of running this the trials this morning.
She's been around other tournaments in her country being shot at. Oh! That could make more sense.
But that wouldn't you too much for you?
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. he was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
Have a good time, DJ.
It was the only logical course of action given that the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ungard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
Yeah, right, bro. Just like the last trial.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime.
That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with this evidence or not.
Guys, you see how she just, like, told on herself right there? How does she know that that's what it was? She's been in the hospital this whole time. Like, this is the first interaction she's having with anybody after coming out of the hospital, right? How does she know that that's what it was? She just is like, I don't know what you're talking about, except for the one thing that I totally know what you're talking about. She just is all like, maybe she's telling us a lie. Yeah, you know, that's true, Patrick. Maybe she is telling us a lie, but I would hope that the Magmatata here, the Magatata, it would stop her lies in this scenario. I mean, we saw that people will lie all the time and the Magatata does not activate. But maybe.
The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
No, it does not. Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ungard will be found guilty.
Tara, it's a joke it's a joke Francis made on the channel. Yeah, calling it a Magatata is a joke, and then all variations of Magmatata, Magnetata, Magnatatas, you know, all these Megatatas, you know, all of these are just inside. They all stem from a joke Francis made way back when. Yeah. He was saying we should flash our Magatatas or something like that. I don't remember what the joke was. Imagine the Magmatatas would work in court. I know! Actually, if they did work in court, Francis, that would get annoying. I honestly think that if they did work in court, it would actually get annoying, honestly. Owlero Megatatas. Bro, Megatatas. Right? Megatatas.
If you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ungard will be found guilty.
Wait. Hold on. If you don't tell the truth of what really happened... Okay, no, that makes sense. Cat with the booba. Oh, by the way, if anybody cannot see what Cat just typed in and the emoji she typed, BTTV, follow the command that Kinkbot, King's Music Bot says, and follow the instructions on that command, and then you can see what Cat typed in there. It's a guy going, "Ooh, God," with his eyes. Tiger.
And that what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was. Ow! There's the whip, bro. On mobile, so you gotta use your imagination. Rip. Oh, dang it, I forgot! I have to also say, I also have to put in the freaking... Dang it, I also have to do... it's a Chrome extension, Tara. It is a Chrome extension on your thing. But on PC, it only works on PC. I actually do need to change that. I can't do it at the moment. I mean, I can, but it'll take me a few. But yeah, so it only works on PC, not on mobile. And yeah, you have to add the extension to your browser. That's how it's supposed to work. At least I'm pretty sure.
I think visitors' hours are over.
You're on laptop? It should work then. Yeah. A load install. Yeah. So, wait, what's going on? What just happened? I didn't even click off the screen or anything. It just froze like midway.
So, if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. That was weird. It just like stopped in the middle of her sentence. I didn't even click out of the game or anything. Edgeworth. Today's trial. What happened at the trial today, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I knew you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You... See current. Why is it lagging, bro? Okay, I also changed the command really quick. You could have her testify. But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Maybe Phoenix lag? Bro. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. Sometimes they'll pause for a bit. Well, yeah, but that one, everything froze. Like her blinking froze and stuff, right? I don't know. Maybe it was a text thing. It's been lagging a lot lately for this case, though, Tara. I'm not sure why. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness! That card! Give it to me! Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card. What in the world is it? You mean this. Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. Don't tell Phoenix then, bro! A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelley DeKiller. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. I don't trust my own character, exactly. An assassin? Picture card added to the court. A DeKiller. Who is this? Shelley DeKiller. DeKiller is just the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is a professional name of the third heir to the DeKiller name. So, because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave his card by the bottom of his victims. A little on the nose, don't you think? Some people say the correctly. Well, that's what makes me actually think why I try to give like a French accent. I'm trying to give him like a French accent, which is probably offensive to French people. Francis, if you hear a French accent and it's bad, does it offend you? Being Quebecois French instead of like, because when French people hear a bad French accent like from France, they get offended. I mean, Russians do too. Russians, if you have a bad accent in Russian, you have a really American if you have a really American tone in your Russian as you speak, Russians will actually give you crap about it. They don't like it when you speak their language poorly. You're giving him a French accent? No, the killer.
The killer. I am the killer from the place. I shall take Maya, and we shall go to the other place, and you shall never see her again.
You don't care, really? I would assume that you would probably be in this same boat as me if somebody tried to do my accent, but made me sound like this, and made it say that this is how I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do for this. This is how kink sounds. If you said that that's how I sound, I would first wonder how you hear that. But for two, I wouldn't be like offended by it, you know. Be like, that's the best. That's like saying that all Americans sound the same, which I mean, from an untrained ear, I guess it's true, but it could be. But I certainly have a hard time understanding how people could hear this and hear this at the same time. When people outside the States, they mimic American accent and it's Californian. So they're like, bro, dude, bro, like, bro, man. Oh, bro, yeah. This is Californian, bro, dude. Like I can hear that. I can hear why they would do that, because they're easier to pronounce words. I feel like that's those words are actually probably easier to mimic in an American accent. Bro, dude, like, yeah, like how I sound right there reminds me of somebody who doesn't speak English as a first language trying to do an American accent. That actually sounds like it to me. Bro, yeah, dude, I'm an American. Here, my American accent is dude. Like, yeah. It's like, sounds like somebody attempting to do, yeah. You didn't notice a southern accent in Kat? She doesn't have a southern accent. Kat has a very, very, very small Spanish accent in her, and she definitely has a Spanish accent. You can hear it when she gets, you know, upset, or I definitely have never heard Southern, but you definitely have the Spanish accent. If, like, especially when you, dang it, there's one point. It was one point I had in my memory at one point that I was like gonna tell you about. I already did tell you about it. There's like one thing you say that your Spanish accent comes out of. I can't remember what it was now. You used to have a strong Southern accent, but you're from Texas. A Texas Southern accent is not the same as if you go down more east. Like, the more east you go, the longer the drawl you get. And the longer the drawl you get, the more high-pitched you go. And the more high-pitched you go, man, you're gonna get over there. Hey, Hoggy, get the banjo. You're a Southern belle?
Southern Belle. Southern Belle is something you might hear from Texas. You could hear them from other places, more east. Yeah, that's something. But yeah.
Very Spanish heavy city town. Well, I definitely hear it. I mean, you also you do Spanglish as well, even if it is moderate. Moderate Spanish compared to like, yeah, you do enough Spanish. I mean, you speak fluent enough to where I can't tell if it's good or bad Spanish. Obviously, your mom can tell. You guys would think that's a joke, but I'm literally being serious. Her mom. We all have to speak Spanish to Kat so that Kat can practice her Spanish, guys. Yeah, I don't speak any Spanish. Yo, your mom can tell. You had to change a bit when you moved to Scotland because you couldn't communicate. Your mom can tell. That's so funny. Your mom can tell, bro. Your mom got him. He has been making sure to leave his card in the body of his victims.
Why would it do something like that?
We think it's part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. Not enough practice, you're losing it? Yeah. Yeah, so guys, everybody who knows Spanish, hablo españolo 2-0 cat-o. Man, my Spanish is perfect, isn't it? It's like just, whew. Man, so clear and concise. Man. Wow. Wow, oh. You're learning Spanish. Reminded you of Jess Foster. Yo, Jimmy! Hey, come look at Dave Bobby here. His boy's Thomas Brick, ain't he? Right? Exactly. That was really good, Oh, man. True Spanish person. Perfect Spanish. Absolutely perfect. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. Unless he's paid to kill him, right? It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. How? What? I mean, I guess that's unique. I mean, I guess somebody's beliefs could be in such a way to where they think they're, like, doing good, I guess, but that's pretty strange. That's pretty strange. What's up, Brandy? How are you doing? I mean, I guess their moral compass could be that diverted, right? I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. I wouldn't say honorable. I don't know how honorable works in. Like, how is it honorable to kill somebody when they don't fight back? How can you be an honorable assassin? Because it's dishonorable to kill somebody when they're not fighting you back. And to be an assassin means that you're killing them without them fighting back. That's the definition of assassinate, right? So it's an oxymoron because you're being dishonorable in the action that you claim is honorable. You know? It's dishonor. In Japanese culture, samurai, if somebody attacked, ninjas were just samurais that were dishonored. because they used their samurai ability to you know, take people out without them knowing and all that. And samurais, they weren't like that. I mean, according to movies and games. I haven't actually been a part of the culture, you know, so I can't say for sure. But in the movies and games I've seen, which are not representative of real culture, let's keep that real. Let's get that real. Some are, but I mean, we can't take it as real culture, right? We can't take a movie or game or any literature as like what a culture actually is without talking to people directly from that culture. But in all cases, it's always dishonorable to not like have you know, bow and shing shing and have a honor fight. Self-centered. What do you mean? Ninjas? No, I mean, I'll see what you're saying first.
So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? Shelly to kill her, huh?
Oh! What if he didn't do it? Okay, get this. So what if freaking Matt on guard didn't do it? And then this killer just wants it to be known that he was the one who did it. He's all like, this man's taking my clout. What a savage, bro. What's up, Light Gazer? Ow! How are you doing, man? He just wants him to get said as not guilty so he can get his paycheck. I see. That's the whole reason. It's the whole reason this guy is all like, I need you to get a not guilty verdict. Right? That would be so funny if that's the case. He just wants to get his paycheck. And since the card isn't there to prove that it was him, he can't get paid by the people that paid him to do it. Which could have been Matt on guard. Declouder. Francis. That's funny.
I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does this kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick...
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on.
Yeah, we do. Bro, he gave us a transceiver that directly connects to his line, bro. Yes, we have a... This is a direct communication transceiver, bro. Right? Right? Like, it's set to a very specific frequency. A very specific frequency that other people could listen into. Like, this is clearly not like some high-end encrypted transceiver here. This is just like, it would show the number of what it's programmed to right now and all that stuff. This would not be saving him. I don't think that would save him, really.
There's only one way to save that.
I mean, he would constantly have to switch. He would have to rotate the transceiver to a different frequency if he wanted to keep himself from getting caught. Or he'd have to encrypt it. And either way, that wouldn't necessarily stop him if you have the one side of it, right? Like, oh man.
There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Slams hand on table. The other beep, and then you can find the other one. Yeah, just go around the whole city. Beep, 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 beep. Just looking for the button, just hitting it over and over and over until you got it.
Right. Listen, You need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly the Killer.
Oh no! This is completely new information that we had no idea about!
And the client who ordered the job is Madame Guard. Your own client.
I mean, it's possible. Wolf, tiger, frog, cat, owl. Yep, look at all you guys. Look at all you guys. Ow! Guys are all the animals. All the animals in all the land.
Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see. I mean, it's very possible that Mad on Guard actually did this. Hey, what's up, McMackey? How are you doing?
Well, if you want to continue an investigation, you'll need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we're looking for any clues that might lead us to the Shelly the Killer.
You're not the police! You're the prosecutor! Kitty looks angry, like forced to take a bath.
But if you take this with you at the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter.
Alright. I mean, good thing we came here first.
In any case, I must attend to preparations for Maya's rescue team.
Get angry! Oh! Oh no! Owl's gonna get fired so hard, bro.
We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Ungard hired an assassin?
No way! I mean, he doesn't have a Psylocke.
Yeah, I guess not.
You're Employee of the Month!
Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound.
Didn't Maya get outside the door, bro? Maya, like, ditched and is, like, was free of the place.
I guess kidnappers can even be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making it up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Ah, yes, Maya, get him back!
Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Click. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
Yes, we make it. We do. We literally just try to make everything up on the spot, which is ridiculous. The fact that we have to, like, every single time we have to, like, just barely scrape by is ridiculous. It bugs the crap out of me because we just barely scrape by every time. Like, they say 10 times, like 10 times a case, right, in trial. This is the last chance. If we don't get it this time, we're going to lose everything. Like, they say that, like, 5 times a trial. Every time. It like, never fails. How many times they say that same thing. Is like, oh, this is our last thing. If we just do this one thing, everything is uncovered, and blah, blah, blah. And I mean, like, how many times do we have to hear that before, in different ways, before, you know, it's, bro. Oh, we're in an office with a kitty door.
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues.
We're all right, exactly. Good thing we have multiple final chances. I know, right?
That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here.
Bum 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 bum. We can go back into this? How do we not know what this is? This is obviously a cellar. Should we look at this?
There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see.
Really? Really? Really, bro? I'm hitting my cables. Or desk again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me place everything. Owlero, right?
What's this? I feel like there's a lot of glass bottles here.
Oh, I clicked out of the thing for a second. Superpower stole from Frisk, right? Out comes again. Hold on. I'm not touching the microphone thing. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I keep on hitting my microphone stuff, apparently. I can't help it. That would be stupidly broken superpower to have, right?
And these. They feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty.
It's a wine cellar. Exactly. I don't know how she doesn't know.
I've unlocked the door with this card. Maybe I should probably go in and take a look around.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we got all the examining from this area. How does she have everything? She should have access to nothing right now. What? Okay, anyways. Back and move into this room. Now let's start examining.
Wow! I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? Click. Oh, phooey. It's busted. I would die a happy samurai fan if I ever got to see Nicholas Samurai on a TV like this. I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, of all things to be considered. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? I'm sure there are lots of electronic gadgets here, but what is an antenna doing here? Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea what the power switch on this thing is. Drat! There goes my plan to somehow use this to get out of here.
Wow. Just wow. She's gonna climb. We could climb through that, maybe.
That's weird. What's a figurine like this doing on this sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear? Oh, how cute.
Inspect doggy door? I think you're right.
But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. It's so dark in here I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this? There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, look. Looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste."
Oh, he beat Celeste, bro? He completed Celeste, bro? Man. I wonder if he did all the strawberries, or if he just, like, you know. I wonder if he speed runs it, bro. They have good taste.
I bet this could be a clue.
Man, I mean, for the developers of Celeste to send him a picture with handwriting and saying "with all the love," man, he must be like the best player in all the land. Man, it must be. Exactly like Acer. I wonder the same thing. Man, he must be a pro if he got a letter from him. Okay, we only have the door left, I think. It would appear so.
Right. Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open up this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only it was a little skinnier, maybe I'd be able to crawl through here.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around that wheel.
Yeah! It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you. Yes. For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you. Ways? You mean? Dead men tell no tales. Is this how the saying goes, correct? Dead? I'm almost certain. I told you on our first meeting I'm an assassin. No way! You're lying. I mean, an assassin. People are not always as they appear to be. Nick!
I'm sure she'll be fine. 7:04 p.m.
Mr. Nick?
Oh, yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Oh, that was in his head of what could happen? I'm so mean. I mean, bro? What did I do? Wait, hold on. I missed Owlero's thing. Looks like he might be a gamer. Oh, my word, bro. Dude.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, bro. I'm mean. What did I do? I'm so mean. What did I do this time? I don't even know what I did. I'm sure I did something mean, but I just don't remember it. Because it was like 5 seconds ago. Maybe even 10 seconds ago. Bro. I don't even know what I did. What did I do? What did I do? I'm so confused.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no other choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. All right, let's get going too.
You let me stay confused. Savage. Is bad thing for Maya and identify them? Oh, yeah, that's very true. That is very true. But earlier in this case, he was pretending to be a waiter at that time. So he would probably let people see his face because a mask would make him seem more suspicious out in public. But Maya had seen his face when he kidnapped her, because he's the one who brought her out to down the hallway. But still could have used the mask and pretended to not be the one. This is a game, not, yeah. It's, well, the characters. I mean, the people. I don't think that most of the people in this game would survive multiple days in a real world. They would do something really terribly wrong. Then his face being divided in two. Yeah, bro. More sus. Well, I mean, we have to assume that that a scar on his face. In real life, somebody had a scar on their face. You wouldn't necessarily want to think that they're bad. In real life, people might automatically assume that they're bad just because of video games and movies and things like that, where all the bad guys have scars on their face. If they have scars on their face, it's unlikely that they are a good guy. In any situation, any media situation, really. There are some cases where good guys have scars, definitely, especially in some superhero cases. But I mean, think about freaking what's his face getting his eye gouged out in the movie. Let me not actually finish that in case anybody hasn't seen what I'm talking about. In any case, in one movie, somebody lost their eye, right? And they still look amazing. You know, they just have an eye patch, and that eye patch looks good. So, like, they don't have any scarring or anything like that to make them see that. Let's be honest, Phoenix, Maya was strange-looking man would have remembered detail and meant. Yeah, right? Right? Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got here.
This patient looks like is going under rehabilitation.
What's that? Patient standing same spot last time you came to visit?
Doesn't look like they moved any closer to the reception desk, huh?
Wow, guys, this man, his drug-induced hallucinations let him see that his background is just a picture. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Whoa. Mind blow, bro. This drug-induced individual is able to tell that his background is just a picture. That's crazy. Or they're mind-blowingly slow. Oh, right. What's up, Evie? How are you doing?
Is this clinic really doing anything? Is that patient really getting it?
Hey, don't cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here. Oh my word! Bro! And then freaking Phoenix is talking about his monologue, bro.
Sorry, yes. Yes, I'm sorry.
What the frick, bro?
This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are soft... It's got the feeling of one, and there are soft sofas lined up.
I don't know which of those statements is more fourth wall breaking. I know, right?
But I don't see all that many patients. Yes, well, visiting hours over, that's why. Time for nightly consultations to begin. Mine, that is. Isn't there anyone keeping an eye on this guy? This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall behind this month's word to the wise. Put your best foot forward. Putting this up at a general clinic doesn't really mean much, does it?
This guy's really putting his best foot forward. But ah! Man, Genka. Oh, man. For a hottie, which he's totally not. Oh, yeah, right? Right? That definitely. That was... Put his best foot forward, bro. Oh, man.
I wonder where that... I wonder where that door way down there leads.
This guy will make it one half step at a time.
Oh, yes, X-ray room, yes. How did you know what I was thinking?
You do not ever say this stuff in your head, Phoenix. You have never said anything inside your head. Is he just now realizing this, or does he really think that everybody can just read his thoughts? Like, how many times, bro, how many times does somebody comment directly on what you're thinking? Like, you think out loud. Exactly. He's thinking out loud, bro. Every time. Every single time.
Yes, well, it's because of that X-ray room. Yes. There's something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me.
Bro. He knows he's in a game, bro. The man knows that he's in a game because of the drugs he's on, and everybody thinks he's crazy because of his craziness. But aside from the craziness, you know, maybe he's onto something. Aside from the insanity. He's out of monologue, exactly. No new information here. No new... Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. Do you know about this card?
Card?
Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale on the instant he saw this card.
Hey, I know what this is, pal.
You do?
No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell.
That's it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edgeworth really likes these cooked snails things. What are they called again? Escargot? Or something like that?
Mr. Nick! I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right? Turned pale, right?
I said that sentence all wrong, bro.
As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue.
Could you... Oh, nothing new on that. Any new profiles? No new profiles. Okay, let's... Wait, hold on. No new things. Move. Let's go Criminal Affairs Department first. Why not? March 22nd.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial.
Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass the victims list around. You've got to be kidding. There's over 100 people on here.
Mr. Nick, is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. Sounds like they're working on a different case.
Ba 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 do 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 do. Work lurk, nice. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aw!
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the...
You're Mr. Wright, you say. Guys, we're hearing the professional's voice for the first time. Senior professional over there. So he's not a magnet. Guys, he's not a refrigerator magnet. He's not a sticker. That's insane. He actually has a voice with actual voicing. Bro, it's crazy. Yeah, there's a message here for you.
A message.
It's from Matt on Guard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is this something really important?
You jump to the ceiling if he spoke?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden?
Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. I didn't put a lot of food out when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? My house is just a little ways from the hotel, right?
That's not suspicious at all, seeing as he has hundreds of people working around him and for him, right? Okay, not really. He has multiple people working around him. He could definitely have paid somebody for that.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now.
Gumshoe?
Yeah, I guess.
Was actually guilty. He might be, bro. He might be. This is the final case of the game, unless they add another case after. So if they were to make our dude guilty, they would have to end the game on it, I feel like. Because, I mean, that would be the only way to I've been thinking more and more as this case goes on, if our client really is not guilty. I'm not sure. I am unsure at this moment. Our dude is not guilty of this. I mean, just too many things don't make sense if he was actually not guilty, right? For example, there wouldn't be some other dude trying to claim it. For example, the killer. Why is the killer trying to get him not guilty. And the killer either wants him to be not guilty so he can either claim for the murder himself, so he can get paid, which is possible, but or he's helping the real killer get out of it, right? What's up, Kimbo? How are you doing?
Please feed my cat, Shoe. She's always just a little ways. My house is just a little ways down from the hotel. A client's request is a request. I guess I should go check up on his cat.
To Burger? Bro, he's gonna be such an accomplice to Burger. Bro, I want to be an accomplice to Burger. An accomplice to Burger sounds good right now. Whew. Man. Guys, I think everybody wants to be an accomplice to Burger. I'm doing great. I'm glad that you're having a good day. Oh wait, we should examine and make sure he's still there.
This guard monitors the visitor's room, catching a few Z's while he's standing. Now that's a good way to spend some free time.
You want to be the French fries of the case? Dang it, you're on your phone. Alright, we can actually go to the hotel lobby now. Alright, now Mr. Nick, let's go look for clues. We have to for Maya's sake.
You shall not pass!
Oh.
Miss Oldbag.
Don't devalue my name when I turn it into gaseous, you spiky and pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like a bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. Something more valuable I want Edgy Boy's eye to me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the lion beast inside old bag. Ag!
Gandalf? Bro, I really thought it was Gandalf. I was so sure it was Gandalf, man. It was Gandalf the Granny. Matty Fogger. Night, Nico. Sleep well. Get all the sleep. Miss Oldbag.
Keep your hands off me. The helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Randolph. Grandmolf. Nah, Grandolph. Grandolph is just funnier. Maybe put a hat on the judge and... Oh my word, you're not wrong, bro. You're actually not wrong. Why do you keep putting it on?
Don't you think you can get me... Don't think you can get me to move to silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this.
You're a million years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper.
Looks like the only way I'm gonna get any investigation is to do something first about this kooky alien.
Same thing. Literally the same thing for all of them. Well, let's just get the check marks. Maybe we get new dialogue. Still the same thing. Okay, now we just know we did that. Ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oopsie.
Hey, I said no restless, loitering, no touching. You interfered with my rights, that's a no-no.
Let's search around here. First, get this kooky alien to go away.
Alright, what do we have to get him to go away? To get her to go away. Oh! He can go feed her cat. Wait, no, she doesn't like Mad on Guard. That does, yeah, never mind. She doesn't like Mad on Guard. She likes the other dude. Here you go. What about this?
Could you please take a look at this?
Sorry, Sonny, I can't see it very well through this helmet.
Same thing. What's up, Brandon? Oh, she wanted the button before, right? Nope, we can't give her to that. How do I get rid of her? Bum 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 ba da ba ba. Pearl scares you? Why is that? What do we have? Do we have anything to give her? Oh! Living room? What the heck? On guard mansion living room. Sure is dark. You're better now? Nice, Brandon. I'm glad to hear it. I'll go turn on a light. That's weird. Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find and shoot the kitty cat. Shoo! Aww. So I guess this is Shoo. Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo. Do you guys see what I see? Do you see this door? Is there something odd about this door to anybody else? Other than... Anybody else? Anybody else questioning this door here? Questioning the door. Yeah. This did not help me think our man is not guilty. What a lovely cat! Hello, Shoo! That cat seems like pearls. Pardon me. Pardon me? Bro. He's the butler of Mad on Guard, bro. May I help you with something, mister? Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. Phoenix! You have met this man before! It's not like he has a face that you would normally forget, bro. I'm offended that he doesn't remember this guy. The masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you, your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. His name is John Doe. Ah, nice to meet you. Wait. Bro! He wanted us to go feed his cat when he had a freaking butler? I mean, I know it's not actually his butler, but could you imagine? Actual butler scan, Brandon. Just like it's not actually him. I shouldn't do an impression of Frog. I actually was thinking about how to do Frog's voice. Cause Frog, like, you enunciate more like this, and you make sure what you're saying kind of works more as for English. I'm like not. I'm getting there. I'm getting more and more closer to being able to to do your voice, Francis. I'm getting closer. I understand. I understand the enunciation. I don't quite do your accent right. But the enunciation is a huge part of how you speak, is what I found out, Francis. That enunciation. You really make sure that your words sound almost sharp. Like, you don't do it intentionally, but like how my words right now have like really hard endings on them, where when I normally speak, I'll be like blah 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 de blah de doo, Like, see, there's just a constant flow of sound coming out of my mouth. You enunciate, therefore, there are points where the ending of the word is clear. You know, like you can hear that there's a, as I'm doing that style of voice, that there's a clear ending to every word. And then when I'm speaking right now, there's not really a clear ending because I just keep on, and I just flow from, I just go from one word to the next word to the next word to the next word without really without enunciating that. And that's a huge part of your accent. It took me a while to get that. Meow. If I ever get there, I'd be the first one. Can't even replicate your accent. Can't even replicate your accent. Let's take a breather real quick. All right. 1 sec. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's go and continue. Talk. Matt on guard. You must also know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
What's up, Sus? How are you doing?
Anything else?
No, not especially. It's not inappropriate for a lowly servant to speak about the master of his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
And anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak about himself and his affairs.
The butler is Russian?
No, this is Russian. This is Russian accent. Definitely, this is Russian. Russian much different than French. French. No, much different. Like, that is a very cute cat you've got here.
That's even not fully Russian. That's like off Russian.
That's a very cute cat you've got there.
It is my duty to take care of him. The master of the fanciest shoe.
And anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of a family cat.
That butler is Sus? He is. He's not even a butler.
Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of paper anymore.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
So young and yet so accomplished a master of law.
But there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Meow! You want to hear my theory why he has stitches going down his face? Well, because it's a TV show, therefore he's probably evil. He's an assassin. An honorable assassin, which is an oxymoron in itself. But I would assume that he... I mean, it looks fresh. It looks like it's still healing. It looks like he still has stitches or staples in. And it would be staples. Because so it's either a tattoo or it's staples, which would be very painful. Which means, why is he not in the hospital if it's currently healing? So we can assume that it's not actually in active stages of healing and that it's been healed for some time and there's just extra lines going on. So the only things I could think of is somebody did it to him as a torture or something, you know, or he literally changed his face from a different one, but that would just be really ridiculous way to do that. I mean, imagine if that's what they did for the movie Face Off and they just cut right down the center rather than cut all the way around the face to change the face, because like they wouldn't be taking the whole skin off the head, right? They would just take the face. Why would they make the whole thing? And then if they did, why would they do the seam down the front of the face and not in the back of the head? You know? So problems. I would only think that it was somehow intentional. Somehow intentional. I'm not sure how, but somehow intentional. Either it was done to him, or he's just Leatherface. He's just Leatherface. Yeah, or he did it to himself. Yeah, maybe. Do we see his mouth move, actually? I'm actually wondering that. Do we actually ever see his mouth move? Or is it a mask? Like, is it literally a mask? Gave up his life of crime to become a butler. Oh, man. To make their own decision? Well, the scar is placed, the scar is definitely placed on him to tell you that he's a bad guy. Because that's what they do. That's the villain trope, is that they always have a scar on their face. As Kat pointed out, for example, there's literally a villain in a movie called Scar. And not in just one movie, actually multiple movies. But in the one Kat was talking about, she was talking about a movie of cats, and that is The Lion King. Yeah, anywho. And lots of movies and shows and video games always have some sort of scar. Or not always, but most of the time. Which is not necessarily good for people that are in real life that just have no choice, you know? Like, people are born with defects that cause their face to look different. Or they've been in an accident that also causes their face to be different. So the fact that movies and games and TV shows all like portray people with scars as bad people, that inherently inputs the idea to people that don't have any form of disfigurement on their face, that if they see somebody with a scar on their face, they're immediately bad, right? They don't even try to do it. It's just a bias that has been imprinted on them. Which is really actually not good, because most people that have scars on their face in real life didn't do anything bad. They found themselves in a bad situation, and then they're mostly very self-conscious about their scars, and they're afraid to show their face in public because people will see them as a bad person, which you know, it's kind of heartbreaking, really. So I mean, but the way to change that is generational. You would have to change all of media. You would have to change the trope in media for that. Or the education of people so that they can see their bias. You know, if people can see their bias, then they can be like, if they get that feeling they don't like somebody with a scar on their face, or that weirds them out or something, then they can be like, well, that's my own bias speaking to me because of all these movies and shows and things, you know, and then they can kind of overcome that, so that if somebody looks different from them and that weirds them out, that they can overcome that if they understand that it's just a bias that was imprinted on them from other things, like, you know, movies, TV shows, and whatnot. Well, our media matters. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here. Hypercat, I'm gonna go ahead and remove that comment, and I'll let you rephrase it in a different way, because you phrase that in a very offensive way. Not offensive to me, but people would definitely find that offensive. Other people would. So yeah. Scar, supposed to show villain was afraid to fight throughout his whole life on, hence the scar. Yeah, but I mean, the case is it still doesn't translate to real life. In fact, I mean, there's not many, like, real life villains. And the ones that are like, clean shaven. Freaking Jeff Bezos. When real Americans... real Americans. I think everybody's a real American. I think you're trying to say Native Americans were seen as the bad guys. Yes. And again, media and whatnot, portraying that. I would say everybody's a real American. You're talking about Native Americans, people that were here in the Americas first, and who owned this land first, that the British came and stole. But I would say that if you believe in democracy, if you're an American citizen, obviously, and you could have immigrated to America and whatnot, but you're a real American when you believe in the ideals that America puts forth, and you are an American citizen. Yeah, I would say that you can become. See, that's the thing. So that's the thing about America, guys. You can become an American. Somebody from France can become an American, but an American can't become French, right? They can become a French citizen, but they can't become a French person, right? You can move from Africa and move into America and become American, but you can't move from America as your native place, and you can't come from America and go into like Africa or France and become that place. You can't become African. You can gain citizenship there, but America is unique in the case that the culture, that's the culture, is the fact that there's all these cultures mixed together. It's a country of immigrants. So that's a really good point to think about. That's what I like to think about, is that Hypercats, please just don't try not to be offensive, bro. Not all black people are called African Americans. People that have heritage stemming from Africa might be preferred to be called African American, but that's not the case. There's a lot of black people that have no history, that their family doesn't come from Africa. So if you just call all black people African American, then you're going to offend some black people, because their family history doesn't stem from Africa. Like, not directly, like they consider their history from other places, for example. So you can't always say African American either, because not all black people come from Africa. They don't, or at least even they don't feel like their family comes from there. Like, I don't feel like my family comes from Europe, right? My whole family, I don't feel like my family comes from Europe. As far as I'm aware, one of my great relatives was John Adams and John Quincy Adams. Do I know if that's true? I don't know. That's just something my family told me when I was younger. Then yeah, I mean, and I consider them American. Does that make sense? It's a good term. Then we don't have a distinguished race. Yeah. Yep. and live and born, you are an American. There's no race typing. You are one people. Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I was kind of pointing out. Is that's what I was saying by you can come to America and become an American. You can become an American from wherever you stemmed from, right? But you can't, but I'm saying like the other cultures in the world, you can't become that culture. You can't become a French person. You can't become a Canadian. You can't become, an African. You can't become an Australian. They can all come to America and become an American though, because that's like the nature of it. And whenever Americans are anywhere else, they can become a citizen, but they're probably also considered heavily tourists. Like say an American goes to Britain and speaks with a British accent and lives there for 20 years. Does that make them British? No. I don't think so. Human, because you're all from all corners of the world, according to your heritage. Hey, nice. Hey, anybody's welcome. That's why I think America is really epic. Not all the problems have been solved about how to make things run smoothly, but it does allow people from all over the world a chance, as best as they can. We didn't have our chat prior to the stream today, and we can tell. Still worth it. Oh, yeah. My bad. You are right. You are right. I've stopped kind of a lot today because we didn't sit there and just chat for like half an hour before the stream started. I really should just do that, right, Miko? I should just get chatting done in like the first half an hour of the stream. We just sit there and chat. That's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? America's epic. America is epic, bro. Again, there may be flaws, and it may not be the perfect system, but it's getting there. It's getting there, and I honestly believe it is a better system than anywhere else in the world currently. So, it may not be perfect, but that's the whole point: is that we're supposed to be able to change it and make it better, amend it to be better and better and better, and work for more people. As long as we do the right things to change it, and don't let the people change it against it, right? Anywho, not going into politics. 15-minute break, nice, bro. I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should come and visit Fay Manor. I'll show you one when you do. Alright. Oh, never mind. That's the same thing. Pearl is adorable. A giant bike flying through the air? That bicycle, Pearls, is one you don't have to pedal. It moves on its own. Bye, breather. Nice. I don't know why that sound's not going off. Really? Wow. Sorry to disappoint you, but it can't fly. No, that's too bad. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars have dropped by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and this feeling inferior today? Huh? There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Nick. I bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use. Yeah, but can Pearl fit through it, bro? Because What's-Her-Face said that she could fit through it, if she was just a little skinnier, right? So Pearl, being a child, could almost definitely fit in it. Oh, you mean shoe? So Pearl could go in there and see that Maya's in there. The door, it's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Yeah, but I want Pearl to go inside it, bro.
Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The one next to it are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. From their ceiling over their couch. I know, that's a little on the dangerous side. A little on the dangerous side. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Wow, you know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about the show than a kid. Yeah, bro. It's the best show ever, clearly. Bro. We didn't get anything. Amigo. No. I didn't get anything new. Detention lobby. What's up, MX? How are you doing? See you later, Brandon Antonio. Have a great day, man. Dude, what am I supposed to be doing? See ya. No. So we have to do something here? Did I not examine everything? Oh! There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Antonino! I did, bro. I'm sorry. I am the worst reader in all the land. Like, this, right? Like, all these, like, let's look at this. Let's read. Eats me all... Oh... I'm part to... be... Oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brandon! I'm the worst, really. Okay, so we got that door, but there's, like, nothing else. Find it funny? I know. I'd keep reading your name as Antonio. I'm sorry. It's my bad. I'm a terrible reader. I clearly read at the level of a 2-year-old. Hotel lobby? Bro, we don't have anything else for... How old bag is? At least 70. Show her our badge! Could you take a look at this? No, we already said that. Nothing. You could read way better at age 2, bro. Man. Showing me up like this, Owlero. Bro. No, that wasn't it. Dude. We have to present her with something so we can examine more? Can we talk to you about anything else? It was all done from there, bro. Same. Oh! Nope. So we got a new profile. Do we need to examine anything in here?
These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. They're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time on their desks. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Prosecutor Von Karma was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot? I have a sneaking suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job.
Bro, what a savage. If Gumshoe was smart enough to understand that that was a burn, what a burn that would be. Looking like... Exactly. We can't examine anything or do anything because she's going to get all upset with us, and we can't present her with anything? What are we supposed to present her with? I actually don't know what we're supposed to. She doesn't want anything that we have, and we can't talk to her about this. Can we talk to her about this? No. Herself? No. Can't even talk to her about herself. What are we supposed to do? Something in the living room? Am I missing something? Am I missing something here? I am so confused. Bro, what am I missing? Her age is officially 21. Yeah, she said she stopped counting her age after 21. That's all she remembers. Bro, like, I am confused where we go to use the next piece of this information. Happy many birthdays, bro. So many birthdays, bro. So many birthdays. Bum ba dum bum be do 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 do. Oopsie. Move to Helltel lobby. No 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 no. Oops. I accidentally scrolled through my thing. I didn't even know that worked. Bum bum ba ba da ba ba. Met people who swear they don't know what year they were born. Bro, some people forget, you know? Did we already show her this? We showed her this, right? Let's try this. What did I click on before? I must have clicked on... I had to have clicked on the card and thought I clicked on this. I had to have clicked on the card and clicked on... I mean, sorry. Yeah, I had to have clicked out on the card and this. Dude. You can see your breath on the inside of the helmet? You can. Your back, stomach went bad and had to sit for an hour? Oh, man. Dude. Light Gazer. Light Gazer, you should see a... You should talk to a doctor about that, man. Have you? You know that feeling when you know the answer and you just missed it by a mile? Bro, right? I can't believe that I can't believe I cannot believe it, Tara. That I clicked the card thinking I clicked this. That was my problem. I thought I clicked this, but I clicked the card, obviously, and thought that this didn't work. So then I sent me on this long goose chase of nothing. Only like the 5th time that's happened. Light Gazer, are you good though, bro? 20 like hype. What's up, Jeff? How are you doing? so you can at week. You at work. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Light Gazer. Well, I hope that everything is okay and you feel better now. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Oh. Edgy boy.
Man. Held back. You want to see my reaction when I found the answer? I feel dumb. I feel really dumb that I didn't actually get this. I didn't actually put this in. Oh man. Can't believe I clicked that stupid card, bro. It's not even the first time that's happened. Honestly, Tayra. Not even the first time. Alright. Is that her perfume? Ferome d'Amour, I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Oh.
Yours truly?
Does that mean this man's got a flattery? Fine, but only because Agent Boo said so, you understand? Oh. I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Okay. Man. You remember these things? You can't imagine how many times you played these just to listen to the music? Bro, I imagine. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come out of it. That's so mean, Mr. Nick! Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. Anyway, let's continue our investigation. Will you learn to deal with it? Dude, I feel like you should really see a doctor about it. That's not good. It can't be good, right? And if one doctor doesn't know, then another doctor. Like, how many doctors have you tested? Can they help you at all? Okay. What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into our guard's room today.
Why? Why?
The police main team investigating there all day, you hear? Ha!
I wonder if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer.
So don't go in there! Want to set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of any old bag!
Hard slap of Pearl Faye. Exactly. What a hard slap, bro. What a hard slap. Okay. Wait, no. First, let's do examine. Let's now examine things. It's the stage where they were going to use for the post-ceremony stage show. After the show, there was supposed to be a press conference. But that press conference? It was really the victim, Juan Carita, trying to disclose something about Mr. Ungard. Yes, yes. I hope that you feel better, Light Gazer. But, I really think that, that if there's a way you can see more doctors about it, if one doctor isn't willing to help you out of it, find a doctor that is willing to help you. Just don't, if somebody's like, if they're not willing to look into it or try anything, then that's a bad doctor, and you should check a different doctor, because a different doctor should make sure you're feeling good. A good doctor is going to make sure you're feeling good and not doing that as best as they can. They're not just going to be like, well, I don't know what it is. Well, see you later. You know, if they're doing that, they're not a good doctor. You know, they're a bad doctor, and you shouldn't have them being your doctor at all. Phoenix can't be at the press conference, right? But they're both heroes. Why would they do something so unheroic? They may look like heroes on the outside, but on the inside, they're only human. Oh. A lobby with a grand staircase. Always feels enormous. But right now, the only thing fitting this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Okay, we got all the stuff. Oh. These cameras must belong to press that came to cover the conference.
They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at an empty stage.
Wait, that was new.
Seats for spectators of the post-ceremony show and press conference. But it's too bad neither event is going to be held now.
Okay. Move to Voila.
Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer.
I want to eat a meal with Mystic Maya again.
Yeah, me too.
Whenever I watch Mystic Maya eat like she does, it makes me happy about eating. And then I can eat a lot.
Well then, how about after we wrap up this case, we all go out for a huge 20-course feast?
Okay, let's work really hard then.
They haven't cleaned up all the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air now that the party's over. There sure is one luxurious hotel, almost to the point of gaudy, with how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year?
Oops.
The award ceremony was held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second. Wonder if everybody's all right.
I heard the Big Berry Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. There's a grand set of doors over there. It's the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we had all gone together.
Yeah, and if only you could remember that the bellboy is the same man you met in the room as the butler.
Such a beautiful sight.
The chandelier?
Yeah, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. It's shocking.
What? The murder wasn't committed here, bruh. Okay, move. Into the hallway.
Hi, city boy.
Lotta, you're still here.
Wrecking course. I investigate photographer eats and starves on her ability to snap up a scoop, yeah? And this hotel is just an aura of mystery. You know, something's like this always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Wreck given! A photographer's gotta have her camera out like ear corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine? You bread thief?
Why can't you just drop that thief thing already? I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shout out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but
Brace yourself, Phoenix, here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around the entire time, you know. Followed the few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady wasn't in the hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came in and went out that night. So, about this note inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On Guard shoving his manager and a lady onto Corrida?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down into it, that's just a lot of random bull dooders. Oh. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? What? Or am I just drinking here?
really nice, like super gold and all that stuff.
Ah, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red coat prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it to me back.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you reckon that red coat friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words to me and get right back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the old guy real good about 5 hours and guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer told me a camera is just a tabloid. Huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, see you then.
And you there too, little one. You keep up the good work, you hear? Okay. Don't be picking about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure to bring it right to me.
Would you please just leave already?
That's funny. 3-story tree and own cinema, bro. That sounds amazing. That sounds really cool. Okay. Let's take a breather real quick. That's clogged. Hold on. I need to poke it. I need to poke it with a stick. Well, I mean, I guess let's first examine the thing. Time to get ready. Yes. Hold on. Let's actually examine.
Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers would be hard, I think.
What's the nicest hotel I've stayed in? The ones that usually are called motels. No, I've been in one hotel. It is like the most basic hotel. On my 18th or I mean I guess close to my 18th birthday, I went and got a hotel room with my girlfriend at the time. It was like about a month before my 18th birthday or something. No, had to be the night of, because I went and bought my very first pack of cigarettes that night. So had to be the night of my 18th birthday. I went and got a hotel just because I could. Just because you had to be 18 years old to be able to get the hotel. And then I was 18, so I couldn't do that. And then we just drank. She bought the alcohol because she was over 21. 18th birthday, hotel, giggity. It was a good night. It was a good night. We were not alone. We had another friend with us as well. Still a good night. Anywho, that's the nicest hotel I've ever been in, and it was not really a hotel. It was just basic hotels, like, you know, just the average hotel. Oh, actually, no wait, dude, no wait. I wasn't thinking about when I was a child. There are these coastline hotels. That's the best hotel I ever paid for. But there's these like really awesome hotels. They're like the like you go to the coast and they have a line of these hotels, and like you can go to several of them in a trip, and they're like apartments. They're straight up apartments that you stay in for like a week or two. What were they called? They're some branded company that does it, and that's the whole idea. Is like, you know, you can rent like several of these and go to like 2 or 3 of them in a trip, or just one. And it's essentially like a hotel. The hotel is like an apartment for like a good week, like with multiple bedrooms, like full-size kitchen, full-size bathroom, everything. I don't remember what it's called. It's like Western something. Say the Skyloft at MGM, 800 a night, bro. And you still feel sick to this day? You feel sick? What do you mean? Best Western! Yes! I think that was it. That might be it. It might be a Best Western. Possibly. That might be it. Possibly. Maybe I'm not maybe that's a different one that I'm thinking of, but maybe that's it. Are a bit redonkulous. Well, at least they're cheap. They're cheaper considering than any other place. Because, I mean, I've never been there, but I heard about just how cheap they can get. I mean, you spend money on other things. And you still end up spending more money than you would other places. I was trying to impress a girl at the time. Ah, gotcha. So that one was $800. I wonder if how much that would have been a night if it wasn't in Vegas. All right, hold on. We search everything here. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. There's a piece of paper taped to the door. It says Matt on guard's room. The lady told us about this, didn't she? We can't go in this room tonight. I wonder if an investigation briefing is going on right now. Without Detective Gumshoe. Yep, definitely without Detective. There's a piece of paper taped to this door that says Juan Carita's room. I wonder exactly what happened behind this door. Even now, no one really has any idea. Your mom has an idea. Boom, got him. To Mr. Ungart from Global Studio staff. Be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. Bruh. I can understand flowers in the front of the dressing rooms, but what are all the stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. Yes! That's another connection to, wait a second. No, wait, Ungard. Wait. Why would Ungard have a teddy bear in his room if it was Juan that likes the bears? Never mind. Maybe that doesn't fit. Let's go. What am I doing? Back. There we go. Back. Move into Carita's hotel room. March 22nd. I'm guessing that's the sound being made. Like, like that. Mr. Nick. What is that? Otherworldly, ghastly moaning. Oh, I guess that's I guess it's not it's okay, I got it. Why is that Teddy angry? I know, I was wondering the same thing. I hate evil ghosts! I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Oh, my word! Oh, okay, hold on. What were the sounds she was making then? It was freaking old bag, bro. That is hilarious, bro. That is phenomenally hilarious. Okay, if it was old bag, then Asper didn't even got one. What were the sounds she was saying? She sounds like, now she sounds like Marge.
Oh, homie. That's not okay, homie. You should go return that. Oh, homie.
That oh homie is pretty dang close to Marge.
Oh, homie.
It's the alien, bro.
Excuse me. Who are you calling demon brat?
Zoinks! It's the alien.
Who are you calling an alien? Nah!
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with you, young'uns today? I came here to pay my respects to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
Can we show her anything?
I don't have anything to say like to delinquents like you.
She's climbing up like the old clam she is. Please, anything would be helpful.
Well then, how about I tell you my membership is?
No, that's okay, really.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I know. Zoinks? I know, right? Zoinks, bro. Patrick. Okay, let's see what she has to say if she says anything about anybody or evidence. Check this. I don't think she's gonna say anything about anybody. Let me check herself really quick. 2 more people. Oh, she's not gonna say anything about that. Okay, so she's probably not gonna say anything about Juan either. Alright, she doesn't say anything about any of those. So maybe evidence. Card. Nope. Button? Nope. And maybe the guitar case. Okay, she doesn't have anything with evidence, so let's just talk to her, and then I'm guessing we don't use any evidence. Oh, wait. No, she gave us this, right? She had the camera. Well, no, she doesn't have the camera now. Or the, yeah, okay. There's only one more thing that we have to show her, guys.
The badge!
Okay. Please, talk to me about the night of the murder. Just one time.
I talked about the child, Penny. I was full tricked, deceived by the fraud of a photographer note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it.
Now hold on a second, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business, so it's not like I had time to wander away standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about Mr. Corita.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Unguard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know.
Tara.
But he was gonna become even bigger star than he used to be. Look at all this mountain of presents. It's just a show of the mountain of feelings I defense had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
presents. They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing that isn't a bear.
Except for, you know, all the things that are not bears. But a majority of things are bears, yes.
All of Mr. Kurita's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears.
Bears? But why bears?
You don't know. When my dear Juan was training, he fought a bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let a bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
Wow, what a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out down by a river going, you sure can fight. You too, bub, you too.
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
And so ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears.
I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. Ha ha ha. It does not match the growl at all. Do you think that's supposed to be like, I'm Uncle Bear? No, I'm going to do the other one. I'm Uncle Bear.
What is that infernal racket?
It's one of those presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
It startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Sure, time flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya! How is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your ends of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news, so it would be. See, my present did you no good. No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please! All I ask for is one more day! I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please!
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
I wonder why. Is it because he needs to get paid or something? Or he was paid to... I don't know.
Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right.
All right. This little...
What's with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
Say that's...
Damn it! Did the transceiver suddenly break?
He's all like, I can't seem to hear you. And just, he's screwing up it on purpose. Hey, what's up, Bergie?
Excuse me.
Better yet, he was all like, he was like crumpling up a piece of paper around him. He's like, I can't hear you. Static going in tunnel. Oh man.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Oh, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why? Did the transceiver suddenly break like that?
I don't know. Was it actually a breaking, or was he just doing it to make it sound like because he doesn't have Maya. Wait, he does have Maya. Wait. Maya broke out, but she got immediately put back in to the room by him. Okay, so maybe there is static. Something got in between. But in my head, I was for some reason thinking Maya had broken free, right? But she didn't break free. She just got in the next room, but that was it. And then he came back in. So maybe there was static, but it would have been really funny if he was like, shh, if he was doing this, which he could have been doing still, just to make it where he didn't have to give Phoenix the ability to talk to Maya. And you know Phoenix would just believe it. I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Yeah, you could probably find out where the frequency is being used. If it's actively being used, bro, if it is actively being used, they could probably trace it. How's the stream going? Oh yeah, these streams are always fun. Doing the voice acting in the Phoenix Wright streams, always fun. The sooner the better. We should now go electronics expert, I'm guessing. Is there no reason to examine anything here? It's a beautiful wine glass and there's tomato juice in it. Oh, tomato juice. I don't like it much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where it came from. How are you doing, Bergie? I hope you're having a good day, man. It looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner that night. This bottle? It's tomato juice. We had a lot of food in the award show that night. I wonder if the stars had to go on stage only after eating a meager meal like this. I don't really know if it's a point to examine things. So, that's a bed? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Ah! Oh, Mr. Nick is so soft! How easily children are entertained. Yeah, and how easily entertained Phoenix is as well. It's so messy here. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what are they? Pretty please? Okay, well, that over there is a watch, and you wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops, for a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. What a savage! Offended! Hey, there you go. Yeah, sometimes you need them breaks. Sometimes. Alright. Let's just leave, because it's all the same information we got anyways. Okay, so we have to go to an electronics expert, bro? Gumshoe is not our electronics expert, is he? I hope not.
Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
That's nice, thanks.
A rich man's luxurious full course meal, out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry. You went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal.
You gotta be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There's one way I know it would be helpful. Ask me anything you like, anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try to ask him about. The transceiver?
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy about that thing. Poor Gumshoe, I know, right?
What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. See you later, Bergie. Hey, Gumshoe, can you tell us about this badge? I know, we should totally show him.
It broke, pal.
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe,
Maybe what?
maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? Man, he knows more than we know. You know what's also electromagnetic interference? Our badge!
Look, it's my attorney's badge. Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, I'll make it all a little sparkly shiny again.
I'm really touched. You're gonna be heading out? Okay, see you later, Jarett. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. And a pleasure talking with you as always. As always, we're actually gonna be calling it here as soon as this day be over. Which is probably soon, maybe. Then we'll be calling ourselves and going to do a raid. Do a raid. So, what is electromagnetic interference?
It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and started acting funny, right?
How do you know a six-syllable word, electromagnetic? Seems like you're beyond your intellectual capacity. Poor gumshoe. Like Gazer with a sick bird! Huh? Computer? It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Huh? Oh, the TV does that? Oh, so that's what you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
So, the room you were in when the interference transceiver happened, there's gotta be something that's sending out that very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something.
Ah! Hey!
Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Kurita's room. The scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into that precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Ah, wait, Gumshoe!
Oh yeah, baby! It's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal! My fingers are itching to go. Yeehaw!
I like Gumshoe like that, bro. Bro.
It's the
Frog. We should be going too, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's go! Wait, we need to go to the thing with him? Okay, no. We need to go to the hotel. Hotel lobby. Hotel lobby. Hotel lobby. Hallway and room. Okay.
Hey! You're finally here, pal!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal, and suddenly I'm staring at precinct doors from the outside. I mean, yeah, so I couldn't get the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper. It looks a little broken.
Hey, and this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Oh, by who?
Me, of course.
Gumshoe. Why are you so incompetent now? If you were at one point a bright young lad. I mean, if he made this when he was 13, that suggests that his intellectual capacity has either been diminished or he has the capacity to go much more than what he's shown us. Because right now, he has not shown any capacity to do much of anything, which is unfortunate because Gumshoe's like my favorite character. He's a poor Gumshoe. And anything aside, well, there you go. Maybe he's in the wrong field. Maybe he should be a scientist like Gazer. We bring up a good point. What's up, Naughty?
Me, seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure looks a little beat up, but I put my heart and soul in building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But
also, why was he building a bug sweeper at 13 years old? Did he always... I guess he always wanted to be a detective? Maybe he wanted to be like some sort of James Bond kind of deal? Or... yeah, like James Bond or Sherlock Holmes. I mean, maybe not Sherlock Holmes. Somebody with fancy devices that solved things. James Bond doesn't necessarily solve crime, right? But fancy tools, maybe. Interesting. This is an interesting addition to Gumshoe's backstory. Some sort of type of robotics project? Maybe. But if he built it when he was 13, bro, man. But
you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off an electromagnetic waves.
Oh, it's just about, it just records any sort of electromagnetic waves. What? That doesn't make sense. Because, guys, light is an electromagnetic wave. Like, our visible light, what we see. So, what? Your voice sounds like the rock-type gym leader. Nice. But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought this all the way here, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that singing feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some other bug sort of hidden in this room, pal.
So we're gonna find it, right?
Right. Now, let's first turn it on the sweeper. Next, move the sweeper around the room to give a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong the signal is picking up. Keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press E to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that might give off radio waves. So, let's take a good look at everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal?
I like this. I like this as a mechanic in the game.
Alright, I'm gonna stand outside and keep an eye out. Give a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
I do indeed like this as a TV. I do like this as a mechanic in the game for sure.
I don't really think the listening device is in TV of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on, and now it's showing an old samurai movie.
Yeah, this channel plays all the sort of international movies, as well as domestic ones.
You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
I should probably keep my mouth shut here, not destroy your dream.
It's gonna be one of the non-electronic bears. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna go through all of our dialogue because I like going through all the dialogue. Do you guys get annoyed of that when I go through everything? Because I mean, obviously it's not gonna be in the phone either, but that's where I'm gonna put. Well, I mean, I guess it could be in the phone, but like it's not in the air conditioner. But I'm still choosing it anyways, just because we have the sake of being able to use it.
Well, the listening device isn't in the air conditioner.
Yuck! The air filter is covered in dust and dirt.
Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's wash it.
I wonder if being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal.
What?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what you mean by that. I mean, because we all know he wasn't saying it inside his freaking face.
Well, the phone is the most commonplace for a listening device, I'd say. But let's take the receiver apart before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty.
Seems like a bad thing to rush it. Agreed.
I'll leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So, is there a listening device in there?
No. And I really thought it had to be in the phone, too.
No, I mean, that was like the obvious answer.
Lamp check. Listening device? Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Nick? Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry.
Wasteful of what? I'm not the one who turned on the power. She gonna say the same thing? Okay, so she's gonna say the thing for all lamps. Could you imagine if the cup of tomato juice was given something off?
A cell phone. Nope, no bugs here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
I'm sorry. I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Korean Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one.
Oh, what a lovely bear!
Row!
Ah!
Oh, this must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? A real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick!
Yes?
How many horsepower is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Huh? Well, look, it's a bear, so...
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kid's Question Corner.
Professor, why is the Earth round?
Yeah, why is it, Mr. Nick?
It's actually an oblate. I want to say it's oblique spheroid, which means it's not perfectly round, but it's mostly round. It has slight bulging around the edges, right? Sorry.
Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more?
Okay, I think we got everything on that side.
Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in here.
Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder.
What? For like days, bro?
Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, gotta keep the trail and crime scene warm.
I think keep warm in this case is a little bit more metaphorical. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock.
What's wrong? Why do you look troubled?
Dang it, this is it, isn't it? This is actually going to be what we actually want because this was brought up already, right? So maybe this means that it'll work. It's clearly made by Skynet.
I just can't imagine the listening device being inside the alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago.
Oh, okay, so it's not in there.
Oh.
Well, anyways, looks like a listening device isn't in here.
Oh yeah, that's good. The calculator!
It's a plain old calculator.
It says 50 on it. Maybe he's calculating his allowance?
A whole 50 cents? Maybe if he was a spirit medium.
Oh! Burn! Sick burn! Wow. He just never lets up on Maya, does he? Just never.
What's this?
It's a small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo.
Everyone's trying to make smaller and smaller lately, aren't they? Mr. Nick?
Pearl, not Maya? Well, no. He didn't say. He said that's for a spirit medium, and that includes Maya and all of them. I took that to mean that he was saying that spirit mediums didn't get paid like anything, and as far as we know, they don't get very many customers, right? Maybe though what you're saying does make more sense though with talking about her allowance. You misheard, Red? Well, no. I interpreted it as an insult towards Maya, because I interpret a lot of what Phoenix says as an insult. He's always got a jab at Maya, even when she's not around. He'll jab at Maya sometimes. But I think the way you interpret it is also completely legitimate and accurate. Like, you're saying that, like, as a child, what a spirit medium child allowance might get is 50 cents. And definitely. That's what it seems like. But I want to grow bigger and bigger.
Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat meat too.
I mean, you can live off of just vegetables, but you would probably need supplements. The computer is like the obvious answer because it's not in any of these pairs. Let's try the computer first.
There's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes, it's a small book with paper that you can write on. So?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop? Oops.
This is the TV remote control, but it doesn't look like listening devices in here.
So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things, like, could I make you change your expression like TV channels? Zap!
Hey! But if I could... Ooh, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's gonna work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay?
Phoenix! Oh my word! Phoenix, bro! Maya's like not even remotely bad. Like, Maya has done nothing wrong. In my mind, Maya has yet to do even one thing wrong, bro. Like, in my mind, I don't think Maya's done like anything wrong. She has just tried to be herself in her own way, and I don't see anything wrong with that. And Phoenix just won't let up on the unrelenting savagery. Like, if she was, like, annoying or something, then maybe, right? But she's not even annoying, you know? She's just herself. I have never found Maya annoying. The water in this hot pot has run out. I'll go get more water for it.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten about looking for the listening device.
Ah. The eyeball. What's this? It sort of looks like a hot water pot, but...
Well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of?
Nah, I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry.
This is, refrigerator, right?
I really don't think that the listening device is in something like this.
Well, because it's not filled with nothing but healthy vegetable juices, right?
Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices?
I know, right, Light Gazer? Bro. Okay, I think we got everything, and then now, except for the top of the bear, which is likely where it is. Alright, let's go. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is...
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act. Such a violent act? That is not how a child would word that. A child would be like, no, you're gonna hurt him. Not such a violent act. That's almost sarcastic. Such a violent act. from a stuffed bear, bro. I don't think she was being sarcastic though. No.
That's... It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
Oh, what emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Badge! Okay, we don't have the thing. Alright.
So, this tiny thing is a camera.
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
What the frick? He's knowledgeable about something. Why are we only finding out he has knowledge about things after he's gotten fired? Bro. What? Is Gumshoe about to become the main character and this is his redemption story?
So it's a video camera.
It runs on battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is the only camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
Somewhere else? Where is this knowledge before he got... Exactly! Where was all this knowledge before he got fired? Exactly.
The footage is changed into radio waves and sent to that record.
What? How is he so knowledgeable about things all of a sudden, bro? I would have thought he'd been like,
hey, this here doohickey, it does a thingy with the electric and it sends a wavy thingy to a different thingy over there.
That's what I would expect from him. Bro, he is demonstrating way more intelligence than he's ever demonstrated before right now.
So, it's like a TV broadcast thing?
You know, you're right.
Spy camera, added to the thingy.
Added to the thingy.
So, what's a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage camera to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record it at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m.? That's the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
Pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then, maybe
this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
Bro. And that's why the 8 o'clock thing came out. With why the bear went off. The bear also went off, so that told us when 8 o'clock happened. So that tells us that we, as Phoenix, were also recorded on the camera there. 8 o'clock for the second night.
So, there was a camera in this bear's eye,
and it was disguised as a present.
I'm sure it was here the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Kurita this present?
I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is? Yeah, Maya can, because she's in the room. Maya's in the room with it, with the recorded information. Yeah.
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, so how radio waves and all works, it just goes out, right? And then you just, if you know how to read it, you can intercept it. So, you can't really, like, pinpoint a location. You can determine where waves are coming from, because essentially it just gets stronger, right? Where the closer you get, the stronger it gets. So that's, you can always tell where something is coming from, but you cannot tell, but you can't necessarily tell where somebody is absorbing, where somebody is intercepting those waves. That would be difficult, unless they were also outputting information, right?
Oh, is there really no way to find out?
Stuffed bear. Did we just, like, bring the whole bear in our pocket?
I got it.
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm going around the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time!
It's his new catchphrase.
It's investigating time! I'm on fire, pal! My fingers are itching to go! Yeehaw!
Bro, I like this. I like the new gumshoe, guys. I like the new gumshoe. Maybe him getting fired really was for the best. You know, he demonstrates a higher intelligence. You know, he demonstrates a higher intelligence. He's happier because he's not getting insulted, right? And he's more confident, you know. He's working it. He's working the thing better. Oh man, I like it. He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard for all Mystic Maya's sake. They all work the same. Yep. As well as even electrons work in waves. Yeah, or particles, you know. So you can see that they have an interference pattern. If you do the double slit experiment, you kind of like science. I love science. I absolutely adore science. I love it. Especially like chemistry and engineering and stuff. So yeah, I'm right there with you, Light Gazer. It's a mystery how you oh wait, says Wright. Okay, whose voice? Edgeworth. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, Wright. Ah! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. You like science? Well, Brandy, since you hate math, you like science to an extent. Science involves a lot of math, and since you always say ew math, I don't think you'd like science really when it comes down to it. It involves a lot of math, you know. But you do like that. You like what happens with science, right? Definitely. There's some really cool stuff, like chemical reactions and whatnot, like change colors and things. Bro,
I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. Ah, I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her.
Huh.
So, it was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Huh? Do you know the stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade. Only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and the transmitter the scatterbrain detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can make it in time. Huh? I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things to do.
Stuffed bear Snapchat by Edgeworth. Could you imagine? He's all like, no, I got this bear, bro. I got it. It's okay. Okay. Here we go. It's just like, he just walks out with the bear. This freaking bear that is literally taller than him. Exactly. It's just like, well, okay, here we go.
See you soon, Wright.
Wait.
What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, Wright, until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer. Do you really think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, Wright. For everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer, Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card, Shelly to kill her. Maya, there's only one way I can save you now. It's to find all the answers to this case. Tonight!
Slams fist on table.
I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth. To be continued.
Boo-doo-doo-doo. GG's. Okay. GG's! We have made it through the investigation today. And what an investigation it was. Such an investigation. What an investigation, I say. Fine young lad. That young lad is. I actually really like Gumshoe's story. It's like coming out to be better and better and better and better. Alright. You guys want to go do a raid? Go do a raid. A raid. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you so much for hanging out and being a part of today. We have a great day, Miko. Thank you for joining us. So we will be doing more of this tomorrow. Same time, same place. And we'll be working out on the next bit, which is more investigation. It sounds like it's another day of investigation tomorrow, and then we'll see where we go from there. We'll see what's really there. And now, today we're going to go do a raid. Let me say really quick, thank you Ballin, Mike, Tiger, and Miguel, and Bumble for those likes and the retweets. And let me go over here. We had 23 likes on the stream today, guys. Thank you for the 23 likes on the stream. Now, let's go do a raid over to somebody. Mama Cat is Francis's friend. Right? Right? Do you actually know Mama Cat, Francis? It's actually somebody you know? Who would win in a fight? Jerby or Kigglypuff? Kirby or Jigglypuff? Who would win in a fight? Kirby! You know why Kirby would win? Is because that man has saved the universe! On multiple occasions! Has freaking Jigglypuff saved the universe? I think not. Thank you very much. You could argue that Kirby is literally the most powerful character that exists within all of Smash Bros. At least, because he is the one who saved the freaking universe when nobody else could. Okay? Like, okay? Okay? One could argue. Anywho, let's go do a raid over to Mama Cat, who Francis knows. Let's go and do a raid. We'll go do a kink raid over to Mama Cat. Bing, bada boom. Let's go on over there. Thank you again so much for hanging out and being here. Tomorrow, we will be doing more of this, and later tonight, maybe I'll do another stream. We will have to see that, though. We will have to see if we are doing something a little bit later today. Anywho, guys, until tomorrow, stay amazing, sleep well, toodaloo.